Alright, here we are. Little bonus stream today. Hopefully not gonna go much more than like 3 hours, because that's really all the time I have, but we're gonna at least try to knock out Dedede Tour today. And looks like our keychain selection today is some of our antagonists. So yeah. So we're just gonna hop right into it. Dedede Tour is very much like Meta Nightmare in some prior games. So we're going to be playing as King Dedede, running through the game as fast as we can. And this one's interesting. It mixes it up with like some shortcuts and stuff like that. Excuse me. So yeah, we get fewer recovery items, got our shortcuts, and bosses. See, this land will not be ruled by Queen Sectonia. It will be ruled by the king, embarking on his own adventure. So let's see. Pretty standard stuff. Lots of hammer-based abilities. So yeah, we're basically just playing through the game with a permanent, the hammer ability. And we're just not going to question too hard why we are also, like, beating up Waddle Dees as King Dedede. It's just, don't think about it too hard. But we basically just wreck everything like this, so... Tea timer. Got some herbal today. But I still set a timer because I will forget about it, and I was kind of getting tired of over-steeping my tea. And yes, the king can float, as in Kirby's Adventure. Yes, we can use the hammer irrationally as a cutting device. Things you don't want to think about too hard, but probably mostly just here so we can do this. Hi, Glammy. Yes, okay. I was like, I knew there was a secret here in the other one. Was it... Do they give us a warp? They give us a warp. So yeah, in order to shorten the game even more, you can go find things out of your way. Just a second. Sorry about that. There we go. Let's keep moving. And unfortunately, we do still have to do these as the king, but they are less important. Thanks for the health I don't need. Nope, not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get into that treasure chest. And you definitely want to grab the 1-ups where you can, because I believe the bosses in this are actually harder than their original forms. Go down here. This is probably, yep, that other water puzzle. I don't think we get anything for it other than keychains, but... yeah, it's just the keychain. Okay. I was hoping there'd be a warp in here, but that's alright. Just that, okay. Bandana D, thank you for the health. We have our first mini boss through here. Who we got? Mr. Frosty DX. Just bonk. Really? Take that. Keychain. Oh, and a save point. So yeah, if we wanted to quit, we could quit here. So yeah, the timer stops while we're here. And on we go. Right, exactly. And welcome back, Beloved Beaver. How's it going? I don't have any bots, but we've been live all of like 10 minutes tops. And a good chunk of that was me waiting for my tea to, or water to boil for the tea. Come on, walk the thing. Let's find a warp. I want to find a warp. Nope, okay. Alas, no. Alright, keep going. Oh, okay. Got this thing. Oh, and I think we got the poor Waddle Dee. Oh no, the Waddle Dee escaped! Yay! Feel kind of bad blowing up Waddle Dees. Never mind the fact that I routinely just run through them with my hammer in this, but that's another story. It's fine. Hey, got a 1-up out of it. Take it. Health I do not need. Room. What do we got? Oh, cannon puzzle. We're gonna decide if that's worth it. Oh, right. Dang it. Every time. Get it there. Meh. Do it again. Oh, not close enough. Fortunately, this is a very slow fuse. So I don't have to race it, I just have to not fail at this part. Got it, okay. Warp? Yes, we got a warp. It's been a while since I've done Dedede Tour. I don't remember where all the warps are. I just know that they exist. Usually in places where you'd find sunstones or sometimes the keychains. But sometimes they replace it with 1-ups, so you never know. Does this area always play Vegetable Valley? I mean, I'll take it. Vegetable Valley is always a good time, but... That's fine. Just a little bit of health damage. Come on. Why is it creeping? Nah. Games. Okay, I'm only gonna give this one more try. Otherwise, I'm just gonna assume it's unnecessary. Cutting it pretty close, yeah? Come on, over the thing. There we go. No, stop. I don't know why it decides that it's gonna tilt the other way. Ah, there is a warp. Excellent. Actually, I'm gonna eat that and take my tomato. Alright, Flowery Woods, come at me. Bonk. I'm not getting a lot of damage, but even like tiny little bits of chip damage help. Actually, I'm not really sure how you're supposed to dodge it. You might have been supposed to go down. An evil tree he be. It's definitely grumpy, that's for sure. Oh, still got hit. Let me get one hit in, sure. Okay, where are you going? Okay, fine, eat the tomato. No, get your butt back over here. There you are. Take it. There we go. Oh, still too hot. Cool. So we got through level 1 in about 13 minutes. That's not too bad. We got a paint roller keychain, which we already had. Anything new? Nope. Come on. 4-color Kirby from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. There we go. That's a new one. The nice thing about these is even if you don't intend to, like, stop here, at the very least it heals you. Alright. I'm just being a jerk now. There was absolutely no reason to do that. Oh, it's the tank! Out of my way, Waddle Dees. Sorry, Naughty. I assume we are about to face off against a mini-boss. I'm gonna guess Wheelie, just based on the terrain. It's been like 2 weeks since we did this, so I don't really remember. Yep, Grand Wheelie DX. Dang it, I missed. Oh gosh, flat Dedede. Sorry. Misjudge that. Just die already, you stupid wheel. Ooh, hyper candy. Oh, that's a nice way to make up for the fact that you don't get wheel here. And a worm. I really do enjoy modes like this, where you're just like running through the game, kind of not being careful in the slightest. Haha! Oh, you're on my side. Okay, yeah. Not always the easiest to tell. Okay, so we do have that. Okay, so we're just going to... Okay, you stay there. Gotcha. And in we go. Oh, and we reached the checkpoint. I was just wondering if I should heal or not, but no, we're good. Okay, nothing up there. Alright. Oh, it's the springy hands. Okay. Nope. And go through while they are forward. So see, I remember there being something here. I'm probably wrong. I'm wrong. Alright, well. We get some free... I don't know what you want to call those. Dedede hand symbols. Oh. Not really sure what our goal here is. I don't remember. I mean, obviously, dropping the cannons into the drink is always a noble pursuit. Aha, here we are. Did we get anything good out of this? Aha ha! Just break everything. Oh, no, I didn't mean to hit that button. Oh well. We'll get more health. It's not that big a deal. I've got the use item mapped to one of the unused buttons on the controller, and that wasn't what I meant to do. Oh no, it's this thing. Oh, is that it? Okay. Anyway, I'll take it. Yep, see? More health. It's fine. And down we go. Alright, who is it? Bonkers? Nope, Giant Edge. Or Gigantic Edge, I mean. Ouch. Honestly, sometimes I think I'm better off just using these kind of attacks. Gotcha. We're gonna go up here. Oh, it's just a tomato. Okay. Those are actually pretty rare, I think. Oh, it's the circus! I love the circus. Just got the best music and the best aesthetic. Nope, get out of my way. I mean, nothing says circus horror funhouse quite like, yeah, we didn't lose our ability. like fake doors. Okay, watch the background. I think this is genuinely my favorite song in the entire game. I was not really trying to do that, but... Nope, that's a real hole. And we get our non-existent power back, because this is just part of our body. I like triggering the fake doors anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, you're fast, aren't you? Oh well. It was a warp, but we're just gonna keep going because we can't redo that. I'm away. Oh, good gravy. Okay. Into the neat secret door hidden by a tent flap. Like, that is just really cool. I love it when the games do stuff like that. Where are we? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sad that we missed that warp because I really do enjoy these circus levels. Fake! Oh, we went right under it. What do we got in here? Over that. Over that. Okay, just a 1-up. I'll take it. With the way I'm playing, I'm gonna need it. Over the spikes. Take that ghost. Oh, and a tomato. Nice. Yeah, here, ghosts. Have I seen Nightmare Alley? Great movie. I have not. But to be fair, I haven't seen a lot of movies. Oh, nope. Well, just keep the tomato. Can't keep both. Okay. What's up here? Oh, it's just the boss door. So is this just, yeah, okay, this just takes me back in here. This would be where there would be abilities if we were Kirby, but we are not Kirby. We don't need abilities. We kick butt with a hammer. Tea's almost drinkable. Hi, Paintra. Pretty sure you're Paintra. I get all of the painting bosses mixed up a little, but I know you're not Drossia. There you are. Just stand here and flail. Nope, I missed. Aha, phase 2. Okay. Oh, this thing again. Got a little hidden. I'll take what little bits of damage I can get in there. Okay. Oh, and you're painting the screen again. Oh, interesting. It's this one. Where are you at? Get back here. Look, I don't care about your paintings. This is the fake one, but not bad. Under 12 minutes. That's not bad for that. Alright, another duplicate. Oh wait, no, that wasn't a duplicate. These are from Dreamland too. Ice Dragon. Yeah, you don't get a lot of keychains from this mode, but you get a few. Out of my way, train. I got places to go. Nope, not that one. Oh, that was a close save. Right, I have to do it myself. Why? I don't know. This one doesn't really matter. So they all lead to the same cannon ultimately. Ah, okay. Yeah, this one was the one where there was a sunstone back in the back. And there was a way to get to the thing. I don't remember what it was now. But it's not really important. I'm sure there's probably a warp back there, but we'll be fine without it. Out of my way, Rocky. Tomato, I'll take it. Whoa, right off the edge. Oh, hi, Knuckle Joe. I don't recognize this room, to be honest. I recognize this one, so it's got the pillars, but... that hurt. It's okay, though. That's mean. Hilarious, but mean. Alright, we'll give this one a good try, but... Wow, that's all it took. Hi, Luzura. Nice to meet you. How's it going? Nope. Ah, it fell off. Oh, it's just a warp. It's hoping for a warp. That's okay. Really, Rocky? Get out of here. Kirby Marathon? Absolutely. I've actually been at this since about this. It was like the very end of March last year, so it was like March 31st. So basically April. And I've been playing basically weekly since then, going through all of the mainline games plus the handful of spin-offs I own. And we are finally up to Triple Deluxe. Normally I only stream on Wednesdays, but we are reaching the point where if I want to get through this before Forgotten Land comes out, we are absolutely going to have to do some extra streams here and there. Aha! Get out of my way, giant Kabu head. Oh, it's just a one-up. Do I need it? No. Am I going to take it anyway? Yeah, kind of. Oh, I did not mean to hit that button. It's fine. Really? I've got terrible aim. Got it. Okay. I'm not too worried about the other stuff, but... Haha! Do I need the one up? No. Do I need the health? Absolutely not, because I just ate a maximum tomato. Jerk game is jerk. Yo, Bandy, what you got for me? Alright. Got a drink, that means we've got a mini-boss coming up. Who we fighting? Bonkers? Gonna be Bonkers. I can do that move too. Haha! Take that. Yeah, I guess there would not be a warp for something that we can just innately do as ourselves. That obviously in the background. But this one... Oh, it's a tomato. Still, I'll take it. With how reckless I'm being, every tomato is a good tomato. Now we get to relive Kirby 64 by bonking down pillars and stuff with our hammer. How many Kirby games do I own? Well, let's see. I have Adventure in, like, I swear it feels like 5 forms. Maybe more. What's up here? Nothing, that's just where the pillar was hiding. I've got Original Dreamland 1. I have Dreamland 2 on my 3DS. I have the Dream Collection, which means I have access to Dreamland 3 and 64 and Superstar. Let's see. Oh, okay, they just don't even put the treasure chest there. That's fine. In that case, I'm gonna bonk this down anyway. Because it's satisfying to watch it break. And they give me a word for that. Okay, I swear I just wanted to knock down. But, let's see. And then... Let's see, I have Squeak Squad, Nightmare in Dreamland. I have Amazing Mirror, all for their original systems, which is nice. I don't actually have a Game Boy Advance, but my regular DS can play it, which is nice. Anything up here? Nope. It would be too soon for another warp. I have Epic Yarn, I have Mass Attack, Return to Dreamland, Triple Deluxe, Robobot. Yeah, it's a DS Lite. I love my DS Lite. I actually prefer it to the 3DS. Even if the 3DS has nice games like Triple Deluxe and Robobot on it. Get out of here, Sir Kimball. And then, of course, I have Star Allies on the Switch, and Forgotten Land is on pre-order. And I am so psyched for it. So yeah, I have all of the mainline games in one form or another. And then, of course, if we're considering the 2DS or the 3DS eShop, I also have, like... Oh, I have Superstar Ultra as well. Forgot about that one. I think I mentally lumped it in with regular Superstar. Even though, you know, Revenge of the King and stuff is probably the best mode in the entire thing. Well, I'll take the one up. Get out of here, Rocky. I don't need you. I said, go away. It's not the move I was trying to do. Anything good in here? Yes, it's a warp. I'm genuinely trying to see how fast I can do this. My previous record was just under 3 hours, and that's probably pretty slow, but... do want whatever's in this. Probably a 1-up. Yeah, it's 1-up. I feel like there's something over there. Is it down? Yeah, it's down. Okay. It's probably unnecessary, but I'm trying to get all the warps, which basically means playing like I'm going for the Sunstones. No, no, no. Aha! Okay. A little too far. Nope. Too far the other way. There we go. There we go. What do we get? Anything good, or is it just... Ah, yes. Yay, it's Ice World. I like Ice World. Not so fond of ice physics, but I enjoy the aesthetic here. It's a very pretty world. Get out of here, giant chili. Nope, let me in. Oh, what do you got for me? Take that. Is it chili? No, it's a fire enemy. Hey Russ, enjoy the lurk. Ow. Come on, do your thing. Nope. Okay, I got cocky. Excellent. Ah. I appreciate them putting blocks there, because I think you're supposed to use the fireball move, and that's not happening as King Dedede. Look, we've got a cannon. Man. Okay, that's that's not the right way to do that. Let's see, I do believe... Yeah, okay, it's just that. I believe in the main game that's, it gives you a keychain or something when you do that. Nope, no. Okay, we're not doing any more of that. It's fine. There's nothing else in the ice. Even if there is, it's not important. Oh, racing a key. They don't hide warps in those treasure chests, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Anything down here? Nope, just death. Like, I swear, it's not even been a week since we've done this, and I'm already forgetting where things are. Boss or mini-boss? Boss. Okay. Kracko. Okay. I can't remember. I don't think I've been doing it for the rest, but I don't remember what his original description was, so I have no idea. Oh, you're faster. Yeah, I deserved that. I wasn't being careful. I'm still not being careful. There we go. It's a good thing this is not like an arena situation. I have plenty of health. Come at me. Get back here. Get back here. Oh. Oh, you flew through me that way. Nice. I appreciate you changing your patterns up. Nope. Okay, I was a little short on the command there. Alright, getting the thing. Still such a cool attack, too. Really? Haha, I got you on the upswing. Not bad on that one. Would have been a little faster if we'd gotten that one warp, but still not bad. What we get? We got Kabula from Superstar Ultra. Ultra bringing back Kabula was a really cool thing. Can I go in there? No, I cannot. Okay. I don't know why I'm still collecting the little trinkets there, but what you got for me? Pet brew, don't need it. Jerk. Well, I think what I'm gonna do, since I just took stupid damage, I'm gonna eat the pet brew and then take my tomato back. Ooh, we got a key. And I'm gonna put the key down. unicorn head. Oh, you got me. I deserved that. Gotcha. Take that. This one. Okay. So we're going to... No, stop. I said stop. Stay. Okay. Really? And that. Up we go. Oh, bless you, King Dedede. Okay. The aim on that hammer cut is tricky. There we go. Okay. Ooh, we're in the water. Okay. There we are. Nope, I wanted to be in that. Okay. Remember, there's one of these where if you skipped the star or whatever, you got a keychain. Probably one of these. Nope. Alright, onto the thing we go. Yeah, I went to the wrong side. Yeep, okay. Ah, it was that one, okay. There we are. Oh, it's just a one. Okay. Flap, flap, flap. Excellent. Ah. I wish you could like actually damage those, but no, you just have to avoid them. What do you got for me? Ah, pepper. I think we're gonna do the same thing we did before. Eat that. Take my tomato back. This feels unfair. I'm gonna keep doing it though. There we are. Didn't mean to fly. Oh, okay. Can I not get in there? Do they have that blocked off? I think they might have that genuinely blocked off. Yeah, look at that. Alright. That was my bad. I was scratching my face. Oh, right, this room. Okay. Now, get out of here. Nope. Nope, I didn't need to hit that. Oh well. Nope, let me in. Oh, it's just a keychain. Okay. Yes, right there. Oh, yes! Okay, so we just have to avoid those. It might actually just be easier to, Nope, okay. It's the best way to do it. Nope, definitely not that way. Got it. Ooh, circus again. Get out of here. Things I don't trust. Twitch, quit disconnecting me, come on. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's just a keychain. Okay. Clearly, if I want to get fast times, I would have to do this routinely, and that's not going to happen. Okay. And we're back out. Or, actually, we're into this room. Get out of here. Mouse in the way. There we go. It's a little harder to do this with the king than it is with Kirby. His sprite in front is so much bigger that I actually... It's like, it's harder to tell. No, just a one-up. Okay. Apparently I'm taking the scenic route. That's okay. Yay, okay, checkpoint. 8 minutes on that. Yeah, these are getting longer. Just that? Yeah, it's just that. Wasn't worth it. Okay. Also, just that. Okay. Get out of here. Oh, I said get out of here, not me. Okay, here we go. Jerk. At this point, I need that piece of health. There we are. Okay. No, no. No! Actually, no. Why you do, game? Oh, it's this one. I've never managed this. Might be easier with the king, but... only for the fact that I can't lose my ability. Get out of my way. That one was more a matter of pride than anything. Get out of here. Yay, okay. There's a lot of treasure chests down there. A lot of treasure chests here, what the heck? Are these always here like this? No! Don't fall in the hole. Almost. Okay, just lots and lots of nothing. That's okay. Still nothing. Okay. Any of these gonna be useful? No. Nope, not now. Okay. Oh, right, it's, oh, dang it. Well, gonna let that blow up and come back for it. Okay. it didn't work. Okay, sometimes you can get it to actually... There it is! Just throw itself in the hole. Just more of these useless treasure chests. Okay. Man, they're really going all out with these, aren't they? There we go. I knew one of them would have to have something useful. This one's probably just an extra life. Yep. And these are all probably nothing. Really? Jerk. Get out here, jerk face. Oh, okay. Puzzle door. Ah, okay. This is the one I was thinking of. Alright. I'm gonna pop back here. Take care of you. Okay, fine. That's right, I gotta do that because I can jump up from below. I forgot I can jump up from below. There we go. Okay, warp door. 17 minutes. And we are approaching a boss. Come at me, you metal pain in the butt. Okay, phase 2. Yeah, throw your parts at me. Okay, yeah. This thing. Ouch. Okay, come on, let me go. Ouch. Yeah, okay, I was trying to be too clever. Gotcha. Alright, we got Heavy Knight from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Flamer from Nightmare in Dreamland. Poppy Bros Sr. from Superstar Ultra. Right, I gotta go to the background to get that. Oh, Fire World. I'm sorry, Endless Explosions. Still definitely one of the most on-the-nose world names ever. It's like, yes, this world has endless explosions. I can see that. I'm not saying that as a criticism. I think it's actually pretty cool. But it's just like, yep, this world is explosions, alright. No, stop, stop. I hate the tilt system on this. I'm gonna hurt you with my body. Haha! Take that, Mr. Frosty. Oh, this nonsense. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about losing my ability through it. Just jump. Okay. We're just gonna... That's fine. Just open it anyway. Deal with the pain. Ha! Oh, it's just... I was hoping it was a warp. I mean, I guess I didn't do anything clever. I just threw myself off a cliff. But still... Nah. These ones are way faster than, Oh, now you give me the hyper candy. Thanks. Nope, that's okay. In we go. Okay. Oh, it's this one. Okay. The world of floating water amongst, I don't know, the inside of a volcano or something. Neat. Okay. Ooh, I don't have any health either. We might be getting our first game over of this just because I'm being extremely uncautious. Oh, okay. I was like, can I do that? Thank you for the health. That I guess I did kind of need, but at the same time, a warp would have been nice. There's one up there. Oh, no, no, get out of the way of the thing. Nope, nope, let me out. was just going for the 1-up, too. Nope, it did it again. Come on. No, there's nothing above. Okay. Oh, hi Bandy. What you got for me? And can I drink it now? I think I'm gonna drink it now. Yeah, okay, I just keep going. What we got? Blocky again. Goody goody. Okay, yeah. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Get out of here. Really? Nope, get out of here. Oh, no health up here. Okay. Just more pain. Put me down. Really? Come on, I don't want my first game over to be because I walked into something easy to avoid. It's fine. Just lose the time. That's fine. No, get out of here. Let me go. Pay more attention, self. Maybe I should have had the caffeinated tea today. Come on, I swung. That was fast. Oh no, it's this one. Well, here goes nothing. Can we avoid this with a skip? Probably not. Nope. Okay, I think this is the one where we gotta go up. Yep, up here. Okay. Get in the door. You know, I'll take some health. That'd be great. Huh, okay, that's not where I intended to go. There we go. Warp tunnel activated. Oh, and we're at the checkpoint. Thank you for the health game. Okay. Okay, so there's really nothing of note in there, but do it anyway. next one. Alright, here we go. Because I believe even if there's nothing in that door, I think there might be something behind it. I believe they hid either a sunstone or a keychain back in here. Haha! Oh, it's this room. Okay. This is not one we can get through chaos style, so... No! I said no! Sorry, King. You know, I could use some help. Thank you for the, ice cream shaped like your symbol. Oh! Hi, Bandy. What we got? Okay, got a mini-boss coming up. Oh, it's the mini-boss rush. Okay. I think I took right tower last time, so let's go left side. I know better. Aha! I only took minimal damage. You know what? We're fine. We don't need to heal. Probably. Left again. I'll make that decision when I see what we're fighting, I guess. Gigantage! Let me out! Let me out! Gotcha. Okay. They're making this tricky. Okay, who's next? Oh, it's blocky again. Out of the way. You know what? Gotcha, okay. Yeah, they definitely changed those. Because those are very clearly not designed for rock. Nope. I seem to remember. Haha! Sneaks. Being sneaky. it's just like... Tomato! Okay, that's it. What we got now? Bonkers again! Hammer v Hammer! Yeah, joke's on you, I can do that too. Deal with it. Is there anything up here? Nope. Anything down? Nope, just death. Anything up? Also no. Cool. I think it's okay, but I may have just splashed tea onto my keyboard, which is honestly one of the ways I've ruined keyboards in the past. So we're just gonna... You can go face down. You can go face down on the bed. It's fine. I think we'll do the boss, and then maybe I'll take a quick pause to, like, make that not a problem. Fortunately, it was just a little splash of tea. It should be fine. I feel like there's something on the other side of this. There was not. Okay. Really? Already? You're already in the background? Sure. Okay, so clearly you are not a standstill and hammer flip kind of boss. You are a... just keep smacking you with, this. Ah! I got a little hit in. Come at me. Ha! Hit you in the tongue. Why am I... There we go. I was like, why am I in you? Come on. Chip damage while we can. Okay. Come at me. Oh, you got me anyway, dang it. Here I thought I was being clever. Guess that's what I get. Really? Stupid frog. Get back here. take that, you stupid frog. 20 minutes on that. That wasn't bad. We only have one section left. Cool. We're making pretty good time on this. What do we got? Alright, we got a duplicate of King Dedede from Adventure. And I think that was it. So I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna let you listen to this music while I go, wipe tea off of my keyboard. So it'll be just a sec. Maybe. Okay, that wasn't so bad, actually. That didn't even really warrant a BRB, but that's fine. I feel like the renditions of Dedede's theme just get better and better as you go through this. I mean, there are no bad renditions of his theme, so... That wasn't super useful, but it was there. Things that don't really matter, but I'll take anyway. How could you not enjoy that good Return to Dreamland music? Hey, we unlocked a warp. Awesome. That was fast. Mini boss time. Blocky again. Take that. I assume that's only in case we missed something. Ah, yes, more falling things. Really? There we are. Okay. Oh. Well, okay then. Just threw myself in a hole. It's alright. Let's do that again. still think using the hyper candy as a replacement for wheel is just brilliant. Oh, no, it's just... Alright, yeah, it's fine. I think there was a warp in there, but we're not getting that. It's not quite coordinated enough like that. Which is a shame, because I really don't want to do this. Ah! Need the key. I mean, I guess I don't need the key, but key would be nice. Yeah, that was probably unnecessary. I don't care. Oh, incoming. Come at me. Oh, you can't shoot up here anymore. Oh well. I'm sure it's not important. Take that, tank. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this one first. Tara! Dirt. Hi, Raiders. I appreciate you too, Tara. Yes. Succeeding, we get to skip ahead. Hey, Strabo. How's everybody? Thank you for the raid. There we go. Ouch, yeah, I deserved that. Sorry to raid and run. No, you're fine. Enjoy your lurks. Enjoy everything you gotta do. I'm just happy to see ya. That was my fault. I'm not being cautious in the slightest. Let me in. Oh, sorry, Waddle Dees. I'm sorry. Just turn around and get out of the way. I'll leave you alone. Sorry. I did, after all, perform a home break-in. Okay. What we got? Mini boss. Who we got here? Probably Wheelie. Nope, Mr. Frosty. We're just gonna stand here like this until I can no longer. Yes! So yeah, for everyone who's just come in, this is effectively this game's speedrun mode, and we get to play it as King Dedede himself. And I'm not good at it, but that's okay, because I don't have to be. I also don't recognize this level, so it might be one of the bonus ones I never unlocked. So this might count as new content. Ha, thought there'd be something over here. Oh, no you don't. Ah! Well, at least you didn't get me in your belly. Okay. Oh! Phew, okay. So yeah, I don't know where anything is in this particular level piece. So that's interesting. Because I did not get all of the bonus levels, and you know that I'm okay with that. Mostly. There's nothing stopping us from coming back another day. Yes, another one of these. Oh, okay, right. I gotta look at the background. Alright, I'm already doing very poorly. Nah. Okay, so I gotta go down through here, through the wall that should not be here. This is very Return to Dreamland music. Ah! I knew better. Thank you for the health. That looks like a hole into nothing, yep. I know better. Can I go back through? Yes, I can. Okay. I feel like there's something up and I missed it. But this is like the secret way, so I don't know. Ah, there's treasure up there, which is probably just an extra life. Get out of here. Nope, it's not even an extra life. It's just that. Okay. Nah. It's fine. Let's just get out of this room. Oh, goody goody. Okay, I have to erase whatever it is. Oh, I get some help out of this if I don't fail miserably. Ha! I failed miserably. I got some help out of it anyway. That's how us bad at games players get health back. I want to see if I can do it anyway. Nope, let me up. Nope. Nope. That's fine. You know what? It's not that important. Is there anything over here? Not important, that's for sure. No, don't fall in the hole. Oh, no. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm gonna do this, and then this. Okay. Bless you, King. Okay, here goes nothing. Yeah, there went nothing. Nope. Okay. No! Doggone game. Oh, I think I did it. Yes, and there was a warp up here. Okay. Which is good, because I was really tired of those fire-spitting snakes. Nope. Poor choices. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. No! Okay, that was so not worth it. I mean, it's fine. We still have 49 lives, but goodness gracious, let's not. And say we did. Okay. I said let's not. Lives for now. Yeah, I deserved that. Okay, good. I'm not muted. No way, I just had... Yeah, ow. Very ow. But I deserved what I got. Really? That was ow. Also ow. Kirby's hitbox feels kind of bigger than Kirby's anyway, so I'm gonna choose to blame that rather than my very evident lack of skill. Really? Come on, Squishy, get out of here. Thank you. Okay. Oh, gosh, okay. Really? No? Okay. No, nothing for it now. Right into the hole. Okay, so it wasn't important, so I don't feel so bad. This one, however, this one I have to be very careful with, because I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be... Nope. No, dang it. Alright, well. Yeah, there's a puzzle door in there, which would have probably gotten us a warp. But that's okay, we're just gonna keep going. No, get on the thing. Oh gosh, is this the, Another Dimension music from, Return to Dreamland? That's the game over music. Oh shoot, I forgot it started right away. It's like I should know better. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, this feels very much like the segments from that as well. Take it. Tomato! Come on, let me down. Game, why? Why do you do this? Okay, that's a fake window. That's also a fake window. That's a real window. I think. Nope, that one's fake. That's a fake. Get out of here, ninja. AFK bit. Enjoy the AFK. Oh, I'm supposed to go up. Okay. Bonk, right in the face. Okay. And we're through. Okay. Really? Come on, game. Hi, friend. Thank you for the healing. I'm going to use it immediately. I just realized I think we're still technically in Endless well, no. We've been through like areas that look like most of the game. No, bad wheelie. Really? There we go. Just defeat you through the power of flailing. Okay, and that would have been the end of that extra level. I feel like we're just going through all of the extra levels. Okay. Hi, Torgo. Yeah, we're the king. So yeah, when you beat the game regularly, you unlock the ability to play through basically a speedrun version. There's a timer, there's warps to, you know, skip over areas. If Kirby could talk, he'd call him that. I don't know. Maybe occasionally. Guess he can talk, but he doesn't. Well, basically, Kirby tends to suffer from the same thing most platformers when, like, these kind of titles go. Or, you know, main characters of a platformer. Get in there, come on. He goes, hi! Yeah, exactly. So, much like Link and Mario, there's, like, a couple of things, but for the most part, he doesn't really say anything. But it's not that, you know, he can't talk, it's just they don't show it in the game. Right, yeah, right against the screen. No, bad. It's not what I intended to do, but we'll take it. Can there be some health in here in addition to whatever it is we're doing? Yeah, that hand enemy's something, alright. Is that all that's in here? Well, I'll take the extra life because we are very soon about to fall into a hole or something and need it. Oh, there is one up there. Nope. Dang. Well, that's fine. We just got that extra life. Okay. There we go. Go a little faster, because we've already been 25 minutes on this segment. Oh no, it's one of these. Okay. Alright, got through that one. No! Bad flower thing. Okay, what are we dealing with here? There we go. That reminds me of the jumping puzzles from Mega Man, where the blocks to jump on would disappear and reappear in a pattern. Except with insta-kill spikes. Yeah. It's fine. Stand here. Wait for it to reset. Kirby's a little bit more forgiving than Mega Man, I'm sure. Dang, I was so close. I jumped too soon on that one, because with the others you kind of can. But that one's a straight up jump. There we go. Made it through. Alright, excellent. Oh, and the warp. Thank you, game. Thank you very much. Ugh. Jeez, this game is intent on making me use all these lives I've gathered, isn't it? Snowball go by. Guys, you never beat Mega Man, but it was so fun. Well, I mean, hey, fun is half the battle. Okay, let's try this again without all of the poor choices. Okay. Welcome back, Dirt. In the igloo. Nothing I want, but... I mean, at least we're back to a area that I recognize, so that's nice. Down. And down. I said down, but whatever. Jump lower. When do we hit the checkpoint? Oh, gosh. Blocks in Mega Man are called Yoku blocks, where they pop in and out. I call these, oh gosh, Y blocks. Just saying. Really, game? Throw it in the hole. I said throw it in the hole. Okay. Do your fire shot. Throw it in the hole. See, I don't have enough hands for this. I seriously need like a third hand in order to do this properly, and I just got blown up by the thing. And it wasn't even worth it. Okay, we're not doing that next time. We're just gonna jump in the basket and go. Yeah, where's my mouse? Nyeh. Where did my basket go? Okay. Things I'm gonna regret. Oh. You know what? Unless there's a warp in there, I no longer care. And honestly, I think I still no longer care. We're just gonna keep going. Oh, there's a warp up here. I'll take this warp. Probably a better one in that other room, but it's not worth it. Oh no, more of these? Okay. Really, Scarfy? Nope, 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 nope. Get in the thing. Okay, we're in the thing. There have been no checkpoints. Just saying. Okay, there's nothing here, of course. It's okay, King. We'll get through this. Oh, I got a key out of that. What does Dedede have on the back of his coat? It's, a peace sign, generally. Although there's no way to really turn him around to see it, so... It's, actually, no, if you look down, everybody thinks it's a bunny, but if you look down in the, small screen, like over in the corner there, where the item normally goes, you can see his, yeah, I mean, if nothing else, when I spin, you can kind of see it, but if you look down in the, bottom, with the, where the item storage is, when I don't have an item, it shows it, yeah, with his little thumb. Also, all of the, like, yeah, heal, like the regular heal items have been replaced by ice cream in the shape of his thing, which is just hilarious to me. Nope. Thank you for the 1-up game. Not sure how helpful that's gonna be. And, all of the, things that would normally be stars when you're playing as Kirby also take that shape. And it's those tiny little things that make me laugh. It's like, they had no need to do that. And yet they did. Get in the thing. Okay. I think at this point they're mostly replacing doors with warps. So, you know, that's a thing. Shoots just a little off where you aim it. The level design is so cool. It really is. Anything down here? Nope. Like, I swear every Kirby game just gets prettier and prettier. Come on. Drop in the hole. There you go. Really? I just hit the dodge button. Who we fighting? I don't know, but I don't want to be flying during this fight, that's for sure. Oh, it's Hornhead. Gotcha. See, look, it seems like his little symbol. Kinda. That really genuinely does look like a bunny, though. Oh, no. Oh, is this more mini-boss rushing? Okay. Come on, Gigantedge. There you go. Deal with it. Thank you for the one-up. I shall take that. Yay, there's that checkpoint. Gosh, we spent almost 40 minutes on that before the checkpoint. Yep, and we are now moving into the final section of the game. Approaching Castle Sectonia, whom you can see on the banners in the background, which is just really cool. As we plow through the door on our warp star. Ain't no cannons and metal gonna keep us out. Oh, and incoming cannon segment again. Jerk. Me down. Oh, it's just a one-up. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. With how I've been playing, I need it. On the other hand, with how many lives I have, I don't really need it. But, you know, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna eat the one I already have. Take the new one. Here we go. Get out of here. You're not stopping me, although this wind might. What we got? Oh, it's Gigantedge again. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna skip, because if I'm remembering correctly, come on, let me over. I flew too soon. Yep, there's stuff up here. Yep, there it is. And a warp. I just want to see if it's as, like, visually glitchy as it was. Wait. There it is. Now it's lined up. Kinda. Yeah, it's still kind of got a little weird visual glitch going on. I don't know what's wrong with it. But yep, welcome to the Howl Room. It's the only one I found in this game. I'm sure there's more, but we're gonna take the shortcut. Ah, yes. The timed things. Okay. Get out of here, Knuckle Joe. I believe this is the segment of the game where we fight all the bosses again. Yep, here comes the snake. Phase 2. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Come at me. Okay, so I still got hit, but what else? Maybe I deserved that. It's fine. Haha! Oh, no, that was a good hit. And back in we go. Okay. Yeah, I wrecked him. And just a sec. I'm gonna... My tea is gone. I'm sticking to water for the rest of the stream, but it's carbonated water. Like, literally just carbonated water. But I don't want to make a horrible noise when I open it. And yes, I am that weirdo who will drink straight up seltzer. No, darn it, game. There we go, made it. Although I don't think it was worth it. Okay. Okay, is there anything in there that's worth it, or is it just a pain? Hi, Quick, how's it going? Bitter seltzer, ew. That's the thing, this one doesn't taste bitter. It doesn't taste like anything. Also, hi. I think I said that already, but... Oh, I got a keychain. Okay. Not really worth it. Okay. That one's gonna be worth it. Oh, are you... Oh, okay, you're there. It's like, get out of the way. But yeah, as far as seltzer goes, one time I went to Burger King and they didn't give me, or I ordered a Sprite and they were apparently out entirely of the syrup and didn't know it because they gave me a thing of seltzer. And I just drank it anyway. I probably should have told them they were out of seltzer, but then they would have felt bad. You're too hooked on sweet soda. That's totally fair. I drink way more like pop than I really should. And sometimes what I want is just something fizzy, but I don't want something sweet. So, seltzer it is. Come on, let me through. Come on. When you're trying to go fast, this is actually kind of annoying. Jerk. Also, I took a lot of damage from that. Either that or that didn't heal me up all the way, which is very possible. Hey, Petra! For the second time today. Yeah, you covered my screen. Good for you. Phase 2, here it comes. Oh, and I can't see again. your thing. There you go. Get out of here. Huh, okay. Who we fight now? Hey, it's Flowery Woods. Get over here, you dumb tree. I deserve that. Flat as a sheet of paper. Yeah, go to the background. Got a little hit in there. I'll take it. Yeah, okay, I guess the way to avoid that is to duck. Because I tried going over it last time and I got hit. What you got for me? Yeah, what else? Also deserve that. This one's much smarter than Wispy. Well, yeah, this is a late game variant of an already intentionally harder boss. Meanwhile, Wispy generally plays the role of, you know, baby's first boss. You know, this is what a boss is. This is how you fight it. It's not going to be terribly challenging. It may or may not be mobile. Probably not mobile, given Wispy, but... Well, I actually didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. There's no harm in doing it. I'm gonna get more, probably. Is there anything else in here, or is it... See, here's where my searching for warps gets me into time trouble. But I think we're just gonna... I really do enjoy playing as King Dedede. His moveset's a lot of fun. And I can actually remember a decent portion of it. Ah, yes, this is the area with the cannons. Okay. Really? Jerk game is jerk. Where is that? Get out of here. I know there's a way out of here. Is it up? Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, okay. Can't go through that way. Probably would have been fine. Yeah, you'd have just bonked me against that, but... I know things. I remember things from the first time through. I am, however, gonna eat that. This has that ominous, windy sound. We are entering the castle proper now. And I think it'll be fine. It's just we have to rescue the flowers again. But There you are, new friend. And by new friend, I mean I saw you last week, but... Okay, let's do this. I wonder if any of these will have a warp. Oh no, not the... Oh gosh, Y blocks. Okay. Out of here. Right in the face. And by face, I mean my face. No! Hi, little purple fairy. Let's get out of here. Appreciate the health, thank you. Oh, could have sworn one of these. Yeah, one of the mini bosses you can skip in this. Doesn't save a lot of time, but every second counts when you're trying to speed through the game. And also when your thumbs are starting to hurt. Jerk. No, 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 no. Oh, it's just a tomato. You know, I'll take it, given that I just heard the low health alarm. Where are you, little fairy friend? There you are. Let's get you out of here. Okay. The helmet. Like that. Get over here. Is there anything useful gonna come out of this? Probably not. There's a key. Oh, and I got hit by the arrow. That's why I dropped it. Okay. I mean, I had to do it anyway to get over here, so we might as well grab the one up. Skip the helmet, that is no longer functional. Get away from that. There we go. Little sunflower fairy. here we go. Just one more of these to go, and then maybe the boss? I think this is the last section before the final boss. I'm not 100% sure. Alright. More of this nonsense. Trying to trick me. Nope, get down. Come on, give me the door. Thank you. Man, I love just beating stuff up with this hammer. Is there anything else in here? Nope, just that. Okay. Excellent. Door is opening now. Excellent. In we go. Yep, here it is. Get a full heal and a checkpoint. And we approach the final boss. Definitely taking that instead of the drink. Here goes nothing. King Dedede versus Queen Sectonia. Two royals enter, one gets turned into fertilizer. And by that I mean she turns herself into a plant. Royal Rumble. Yes, exactly. Are you? Haha! Take that. Yeah, you're gonna launch me into the background, of course. I do really like the color redesign they gave her for this fight, though. Come on, come at me. Yay, phase 3. Right as the music gets good. Yee. That sounded bad. Oh, you faked me out. Hey, there you go. Uh-oh. What do we have here? Ourselves. It's Shadow Dedede. Yeah. See, in the depths of a mysterious mirror hanging in the Hall of the Queen waits the Dark King, Shadow Dedede. He wages a battle against all comers, but Shadow Dedede's true opponent is the darkness in his own heart. It was this guy the whole time in the other games, I swear. Yeah, I deserve that. I landed right on the guy. Haha, phase 2. Okay. I broke his hammer. But of course, much like controlled Dedede in the story mode of this game, he picks up an axe and starts... Yeah, well, this is specifically the masked Dedede theme from... okay, I'm getting my butt kicked already. It's the masked Dedede theme from Superstar Ultra. Get out of here. Nope. I just need to be more careful is what I need to do. Oh no! Yep, see. We are launching stuff out of our mouth stomach. You know, if we hadn't seen enough of that in Dreamland 3. Here it is again! And there's me dead. Because I'm not being very cautious, and I'm enjoying myself too much. Why am I downloading stuff? Oh, download. Google Play is updating. Okay. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Hopefully we don't have to redo the Sectonia fight, because that's when I blew some of the health. There we go, okay. Just skipping straight to Shadow Dedede. It's just such a cool fight. Really? Okay, fine. You beat me. This guy does not take a lot of damage from the hammer flip. Enough, of course, but like it's a much smaller chunk of the health bar. God, this theme's so good too. Yeah. Grab your axe. I'll just get way too close. It's fine. That. We're gonna take our health now. Come on. Alright, incoming from the background. Mouth, stomach, engage. Stand underneath you and... Alright, there we go. He's down. Was that it? Poof. He exploded into mirror shards. And what's this? We appear to have entered the mirror world. Who should appear? But... Dark Meta Knight. Dark Meta Knight's Revenge. Yeah, that's right. They brought this guy back all the way from Amazing Mirror. I'm gonna die here, but... I mean, they had to get a Knight-style fight in here somehow, right? The Revenge of the Revenge. Yeah, exactly. Although what he's getting revenge against, I'm not really sure, because he never actually met King Dedede. Ow. That hurt. Jerk, stop it. Okay, yeah, this is gonna take me a couple goes, I think. Yep, there it is. But we get the tomato back, so... Now let's see if we can do a better job. Yeah, right in the face, come on. Like that, whatever that is. Oh, it's a tornado. Nope, get out of that. Okay, phase 2. We've made him very angry. So there's one real one and a mirror fake. Okay. Oh, I think I broke one of the mirrors. Okay. Nope, there's still 3. Oh, now there's only 2. Okay, that one was the fake. Ow! Okay. Wasn't paying attention. I need to be more mobile than that. Nope! Right into the swords. Come on. Got him! Is that it? Break the mirror. Do it. There we are. Let's see what our final time was. Oh, right, keychains. We got Kabula from Dreamland. We got Achi from Squeak Squad. I didn't know that thing had a name. Hey, 22613. That's not bad, actually. And of course, that doesn't take into account times I had it paused or anything. The stream's been running for about 250. That's not bad. So yeah, we can see how we did here. The last section took basically as much time as the first section. Or I mean, as all of the prior sections. And then looks like we get credits again. I'm okay with that. Give my thumbs a break. Oh, the cloud formed his symbol. That's awesome. So yeah, that's fun. I really enjoy modes like that where you just rush through the game as fast as you can. Especially when they offer shortcuts like that. They kind of reward you for going out of your way. Picture of very flat Dedede. So I still have some time. I think before we end off here, I'm going to go through the mini-games here. Because I did briefly show off Dedede Tour for K. That was last week, and we didn't really give it a good look. I just ran through it the one time. And then there's also Kirby Fighters. And I'm going to tell you right now, we're not doing the arena. We may do it at a future date and time, but not today. Mostly because I'm bad at it, and my thumbs are starting to hurt. I find it interesting that they still are crediting Kirby's voice actor, but they didn't credit Dedede's voice actor, and he does at least have grunts. Sorry, I love the little pictures they put in the background. Yeah, I think against Shadow Dedede was probably my favorite fight of the game. That was just genuinely a lot of fun. You saw a video that talks about a couple of canceled Kirby games. Yeah, so in the era between Kirby 64 and Return to Dreamland, there were like 3 or 4 different Kirby games that were started and canceled for various reasons. A lot of the stuff from, let's see, you wanted to share it, but I wasn't sure if you knew about it already. Yeah. Like, I know a lot of, like, the ideas and stuff, like, ideas and especially, like, assets have been reused in future games. You know, like, Wii onwards. Like, not in a bad way. It's just, like, I know from experience doing game design on my own, if an idea doesn't work out, but it's a good idea, you're probably going to reuse it. Yeah, 3D Kirby on the GameCube. Also, I think there was a 2.5D, which is what all of these basically are. And then... No, Dedede, you can't reach the Warp Star, no! And I don't know, I think there were like a couple attempts, but yeah, a lot of the 3D stuff, let's get out of here, like a lot of the ideas have been, ooh, we've unlocked sound test. I can't finish my thought, but that's okay. Okay, so, minigames. We have Drum Dash, and we have Kirby Fighters. Kirby Fighters is probably the easiest to explain. It is basically if you took Kirby and made a fighting game. Oh no, Kirby Stew. Oh wait, was that the, Oh, it changed it. Now it's sky enemies. Okay. Okay, so this is basically if you take Kirby and you make a fighting game. And this is single player, which is not nearly as much as fun as I assume multiplayer would be. Kirby in a pan. Yeah, that was probably Chef Kawasaki. One of the keychains is him cooking Kirby, because in the games where he's a mini-boss, that is one of his moves. He will catch you in a frying pan, and you have to mash the D-pad to escape it, which is fun. He angry. Yeah. So this is basically a fighting game as Kirby, where you fight other Kirbys, and I'm gonna just cheese this one. I'm gonna regret it because my thumbs hurt, but... yeah, basically. And this is how I cheese it. It doesn't work when you're as well when you're against multiple people, but... this isn't fair, and I don't care. This obviously wouldn't work if you were against a real player. But, yeah. Nope, get back here. Trying to corner you, come on. Incoming crack on brain, yeah. But it took him out before it took me out. That's all that matters. Now they start throwing multiples at us. I think you fight like 5 or 6 rounds. And the interesting thing about these is that they actually go out of their way to make stages based on other Kirby games. So this is very clearly Dreamland 3 with the Ku music. And the animal buddies will show up and just be stage hazards. I might add that this is the only fighting game I have ever played, so... there we go. So yeah, easy mode with Fighter is very easy. I can just mash B and it's fine. And really that's all my skill level is good for. Oh look, it's Castle Lololo. Oh look, it's La and Lololo, pushing things through the stage. Who would have guessed? No, I think it's neat. It looks like a 1970s kitchen. It looks like the Superstar version of, Castle Lololo. Get out of here. Oh, we're making food appear. That's actually working to my detriment. I'm trying to end it quickly. Yeah, it's Lolo! Lolo and Lala. They are direct references to that series. Evil Lolo, yeah. Nope, jerk. Gotcha. Right in the face. Now we fight a trio of ninjas. In a stage based on, I believe, the factory from 64. There's like a series that could come back. I could go for a new puzzle game. Oh, yeah, that would be neat. Oh, and by the way, these things will definitely fall and smash you. So I'm out of here. Enjoy being flattened. Things that are very cheap. You can see the little spirits leave their bodies, yeah. And for the record, if this kind of stuff entertains you, on the 3DS eShop, they made a standalone version of this. And on the Switch, there's Kirby Fighters 2, because that's totally what we need. Only Nintendo can make murder adorable. Yeah. No, get out of here, Dedede. Nobody wants you. I got hit by the top of the umbrella. I should have known better. That one's just standing there. Yeah, the AI is pretty stupid when you put it on easy mode. And I'm okay with that, because I mostly just want to show off that it exists. I do believe King Dedede is going all Donkey Kong on us right now. There we go. Final round, fighter versus fighter. It's Shadow Kirby. And yes, you can still do this with your mirror match. It's just not as effective. He will break out. Eventually. Oh, get out of the way of that. You also have limited flight, so you can't cheese it by flying all the way up. This is very Return to Dreamland music, too. Haha! Oh, that makes sense. That's the, another dimension background. That would be why. And we won! Took a grand total of 5 minutes. We will not be doing the rest of them. I believe if you want 100% in this game, you have to do every ability. There's not that many of them, but still, that gets tiring. Your ability to choose anything is your greatest strength. Exactly! But yeah, no, you can legitimately play this multiplayer through, like, DS linking in and stuff. But again, since they've, you know, announced that they're going to be closing down the eShop within the next year, if you want a standalone 3DS Kirby-themed fighting game, which I'll admit is a very niche audience, that's in the eShop. Okay, and now I do have to switch something on my scene. I'm going to turn this on. So this is, I'll be honest, the raw Citra window, but we are going to screen layout this. Make sure that still looks okay. You can't see me because my camera's not on top. There we go. This looks bad, but this is my hack so that we can see Drum Dash without it being too big a pain. I'm not going to be being very thorough about this, but I'm going to show off Drum Dash because it is genuinely fun, and I enjoy it a lot more than Kirby Fighters, even if doing it on the emulator kind of sucks. So this is a rhythm game, which is why this Kirby game as a whole has the rhythm game tag. So basically, we move left and right, and we bounce on the drums. If you hit A when you jump on the drum, you jump higher. And you can, there's like a couple different jump heights. There's coins, and if you clap, you get extra points. So, ta-da, they stuck together a rhythm game and a platformer, and here we are. Oh, and I already screwed up. And I love this concept so much. And again, they've released an expanded version of it on the eShop, which I genuinely enjoy playing. We will not be streaming that, because again, I'm struggling even with the easiest one of this on here. I can't tell what that emote is, Tordo. And I enjoy how they tend to end these with just segments where you're just super jumping. Okay, what is that emote? Posting wavy. I don't know what that means, but it's cute. Ta-da! We got a gold medal. If we'd have gotten the perfect backbeat, we could have gotten a platinum, but that's okay. And I do enjoy this game, so we're gonna keep going until basically it gets too annoying. Oh, it's a dancing gecko. Okay. I don't want to jinx it. This one's actually not going bad. Like, I'm not getting perfect back... Like, I'm not getting all perfects on my backbeats, but I'm getting all the backbeats. It's from a YouTube video where... Okay. And there goes the backbeat, because I got distracted. That was all on me. No, it's not your fault. It's 100% my fault. From a YouTube video that streamer plays when there's a subtrain. Gotcha! Okay. But hey, we beat it. We didn't fall in a hole. And again, we got gold. That's actually better than I was expecting to get. Yeah, no, this is genuinely fun. I really, really enjoy this concept, and I would love to see them revisit it at some point. Okay, this one's actually too fast on here for me, but... Our goal is to get through, not do great. Yes, I do too! And yes, the enemies fell in a hole. The enemies do hurt you. Try again. I'm only gonna give this a couple of goes until it gets annoying. Like, for this one specifically, it feels like it's not getting all of my inputs. And I will absolutely settle for not doing not getting perfect backbeat on this, because it's not already happening. So those drums actually will, shoot. Okay, one more go, but my hands are starting to hurt. I feel like I'm hitting the controller very hard when I do this. I think my goal is literally just to survive through it. I can't get annoyed about the backbeat if I don't even try. Nope. Come on. I was close that time, I think. I'm gonna go. Like, I swear I can do this, too. Okay, fine. Start over. You know what? We're gonna skip coins even though it pains me. No! Now I'm determined to at least get through that. Every time, dang it. You know, maybe after the stream, I will go find a video of someone not failing spectacularly at this, and you can watch them do a good job. Really? Nope. Okay. One more, and then I really am done. Because I'm actually over the amount of time I intended to stream today already. I really do enjoy this game. And I wish I had a way of playing it that didn't involve the emulator, because I swear I can do this. No? No! I swear I jumped. But okay. Alright, that's fair. I said last one. I'm not gonna... Anyway, that is Dedede's drum dash. So we're gonna swap this back. Turn that off. Just, yeah. There we go. Yeah, okay, stream looks right. Anyway, it is fun. I promise it's fun. It's not as frustrating as I made it look there. And so yeah, other than the arena, we have basically touched on everything in this game now, which means I am comfortable saying that tomorrow we are starting Planet Robobot. Finally! I have only ever played the first world of that game and then decided it would be more fun to do it on stream. I may come to regret that decision because, like, shaders and stuff, it makes the game just a little laggy, but it'll be fine. We'll get through it. I'm gonna see if anyone is live that we can raid. Maybe? Who is live? Let's see. Let's go bug Tavi. So I'm going to end stream screen. Thank you everybody for watching. I will see you tomorrow at the usual time. We're starting a brand new game. So yeah, that's going to be exciting. And I will see everybody over there, assuming you're not already over there, because I know this community. And I shall see everybody over there in just a moment or two. You're welcome, Quick. See you tomorrow, probably.